Well, this is not how I wanted to start this video or this day. I am at a bus stop, notably not at the Lily Pad Lake trailhead. Hopefully today we'll be hiking Buffalo Mountain and then riding down the Silver Couloir. As it turns out, parking up there is extremely popular. All right, finally made it to the friggin' trailhead. Shout out to Summit Stage for running buses that are on time and free. It's awesome. So today, gonna be hiking Buffalo Peak here at the trailhead here, about to put the skins on. You can see the objective in front of you here, and then the couloir is on the other side, Silver Couloir. This should be just about a 5.5 mile day with about 3,500 feet of climbing. So because you're ascending essentially the hiking route, you'll be kind of making this a loop. There will be some overlap that I'll show you on the way. This is a very avalanche prone area, so make sure that probably two things are happening. Snow is consolidated and you have avalanche awareness for this one. I'm gonna try to make up some time here that I lost waiting for the bus. Anyway, you're gonna start here on basically the regular trail, and then after a little bit diverge off to the left, which I'll show you in a sec. This whole hike is in a wilderness area. Unfortunately, no drone today, and if you do decide to bring your pup, they should be kept on leash. So let's talk about Silver Couloir for a sec. It's about, 35-ish hundred feet long, so quite a long one, and it maxes out around 40-45 degrees. So definitely avalanche prone in the wrong conditions, and a bit steep, I guess. This line faces north-northeast. It does stay in for quite a long time usually, so I'm hitting this towards the end of April, but I've seen people hit it in like June even, so all depends on the snow year. This is your trail junction of the day, really. So likely you'll be coming back from this way after you ski the couloir, but for the way up, take a left here to ascend the standard route, if you will, of Buffalo Mountain. If you did want to climb the couloir, you would just take a right here. And before anyone chirps me for my shit skin form, I know I'm working on it. Only way to get better is practice.
We talking about practice.
Whew, all right, just about 11,000 feet here. Skin track is kicking my ass. Just met Josh from the Unofficial Ski Bum. Go check out his channel. I'll link it here somewhere. Hopefully leaving tree line soon. To be honest, I might just start booting it once we're above tree line, depending on how the snow or the skin track looks. Just been pretty tough, and like I said, I'm just not good at skinning yet, so getting practice in a pretty harsh way today. Beautiful views down Silverthorne, Frisco, over to Breck. All right, finally cracked tree line here, or at least close to the end of the tree line. Snow is a bit colder up here. Views are A+. I need to get better at skidding now, clearly. It is kicking my ass, but I am getting better with each kick turn I'm attempting to make here, so that's progress. Awesome view of Copper back there. Very beautiful today. I'm like 12,000 feet right now. One thing I never touched on is like where to go. So usually there'll be a booter / skin track to follow. If there isn't, you're probably hitting this with fresh snow, or you're just unlucky, I guess, because this is a very popular hike. Keep that in mind as you're working your way up, that what I'm doing today on my GPX file, which you can check out on my website, might be slightly different than what you're following because of, you know, the skin track that day. Final little push here. Grade definitely gets easier as you get higher as well. All right, topped out of the climb up Buffalo Mountain here. What a beautiful day. The winds were pretty strong this morning. There are none right now. Wow, absolutely gorgeous up here right now. Looking forward to the ride down. Definitely took a while to get up here, so I don't have a ton of time to hang out, but since this is, again, north-ish facing, you have a bit more time in the spring here. Let's go get some turns down. In order to start your descent here, you're just gonna head down to the left of the summit area, kind of this way. We are in it now, so I'm just gonna take my time. The snow is pretty firm still, actually, which I'm surprised about. Hoping it'll soften up as we get lower here, but here's a look down at Silver. Slough go there. Looking down the narrowest section here. This is freaking awesome. Oh my God. Let's go. Up. This is so sick. To be honest, I was a little worried about how late I was running, but this is really firm still. The lucky part is that we got snow yesterday and it was really tracked down here because it's so popular, but it's still pretty fresh. So overall, excellent stuff. So as you get down to this area here on the bottom, you're gonna want to slowly work right. So you'll have to work up this hill a bit, and it'll probably suck, but you definitely don't want to go left. That'll take you to the wrong area. The parking lot is over to the right here. There's one back at it. One more. So this little cat track here is what your catwalk, whatever you're looking for, and this is how you're gonna get out. If you dropped too low, you'd have to hike back up, so just be careful about that. But this should be here. This is what this looks like. Back in the woods now. So at this point, you're gonna have to either transition back to skinning or walking if it's firm enough. Obviously, do not walk on a skin track that's just a single skin track, but usually in the spring it's all just a packed in trail. So you have about a mile back to the car, and there will be some elevation gain. Did I mention there's some elevation gain? A lot of steep hills like this. So yeah, if you're good at skinning, you'll be fine. Otherwise, a lot of people are booting it. Back down here at the cars. Gotta take the bus back to my truck, but awesome day. The uphill on the way back, so like the loop part of it, after the couloir itself, not super fun. Don't recommend that, but the rest of this, A+. Highly, highly recommend this route. It's gonna wrap up my review of Silver Couloir on Buffalo Mountain. For a full trail guide of this peak, GPX file, etc., you can check the link in the description below. To help support the channel, shop gear. I got a Patreon as well. This gives you a ton of benefits. That's linked in the description as well. And all the gear I'm using today, in case you're curious, link there as well. As always, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you all on the next adventure. Quick PS, Kirk, if you ever watch this, thank you so much for the ride back to the car, man. I really, really appreciate it. All right, for real, I'm out.